So I told these niggas everybody benefits from the existence of stepdaddies and father figures. Every life on the planet, animal to human, big to small, benefit from the existence of father figures and stepfathers. These niggas heard, if you ain't taking care of a child that ain't yours, you a piece of shit. And I don't understand that shit. But I'm good at doing it. I'm good at, transmuting the shit the way it need to be transmuted. But I still do not scientifically understand. I'm investigating how the fuck can you say one thing, but then the other person hears some other shit and believes that believe what they heard so much that you couldn't even tell them, nah, you can't convince me. People literally say, you can't convince me you meant something else. That's fucking insane. But maybe it's just because I'm a motherfucker that like to explore life. Like, I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna live out here. Like, I'm not hell-bent on conclusions and all that shit. I'm actually gonna I'm adventurous. So if a motherfucker say some shit that throw me off, like, oh shit, I could take it this way, I'm now more inclined to question what the fuck I thought I might have heard. So I just wanted to sit on that before I really fucking get into it. I just wanted to sit on that because, like, dude, what the fuck? Anyway, look, nigga, I put an ice cube in a little glass, like, for measuring. You know what I'm saying? But this my little wine glass. We having our little hour right now. Yeah. But anyway, that's what I was saying was, bro, I think we really should, like, not shame the men that take care of kids that ain't theirs. Even if it's not about, like, doing it yourself, because, like, hey, you don't fucking gotta do that shit. I'm not sitting here saying if you say, hey man, I can't take care of a kid that ain't mine. Like, I can't get with a bitch that got a kid. Can't do it. If my bitch cheat on me and have a kid, can I take care of it? Nope. Like, I don't want to adopt a kid. I feel you. I get you. That's okay, cuz. That's so okay. No judgment here. Matter of fact, the worst thing you could do is force yourself to stay around a kid that you don't want to be there for, because that's crazy. That's like a motherfucker saying, shaming a motherfucker for not want to be a firefighter. Bro, that's good. That actually means you don't need to be a firefighter, because I don't want a motherfucker running in the house to save me that don't even want to fucking be here. What the fuck? Imagine anybody that has a job. That's probably why shit's so fucked up. Nobody really likes their job. Like, what doctor doing surgery on you that you want to be there? And he don't even want to fucking be here. He really don't really, like, fuck, man. It's the check keeping me here, but, like, barely. Do you want that nigga cutting on you? Yeah, it's all understandable when it ain't you. So think about it. In the beginning, you probably was like, yeah, I understand. I mean, I can get that. People can work and not like their job. But then when I flipped that shit and was like, did you want your doctor not wanting to be there? It's different. Hold up. It's different and shit. But my point is, if you don't want to do that, that's okay. That's not like a bad thing, or like you're not like a piece of shit man or no shit like that. All I'm saying is, we gotta respect the fellas that don't want to, that don't want to do that. And then them fellas and us too, that's the ones that's respecting them and the fellas getting respected. Both of us, we gotta come together and respect the man that did it. The man that did it when you didn't want to do it or wasn't willing to do it, and the man that did it if I wasn't willing to do it. The point is, it's getting done because it need to get done. It's a service. It's one of them services that's like, whether you want to do it or not, somebody need to be fucking doing it. Really? It would be great if the majority was like that, but we know these things take time. Everybody's different. That's not like a moral thing. That's actually, wanting to take care of another life, include another life into yourself is just basic evolution. Like, humans are going to get more like that as time go on, because their identity is going to expand, because they already pulling away from a lot of religions and shit. Motherfuckers will slowly, over more centuries and centuries, retract from material creation and identity. You'll have less people bidding their whole identity and how they know themselves on material shit like race, gender, money, status, creed, religion, friends, family. Say right at the last border that'll be crossed will be like family, and then survival, and then it'll go from like giving a fuck about your own well-being and what about me to what about everybody else. And when that becomes the majority state of the world, It's some other shit. It's actually like a line for that shit in, I think, Christianity, Hinduism, and a couple other religions too, but that's not the point. But as of right now, we ain't there. So, you know, this shit take time, and everybody ain't gonna be like that. But the point is, for the people that are at that place within themselves where that's not something that they mind doing, providing a father figure or being a father to a kid that's not biologically yours, I swear to God, we gotta thank them, because that's amazing. And the reason I say we all benefit from that is because it's like in the video I made on Instagram, the guy standing, like, think about, okay, look, I got a stepdaddy, but I got my real daddy is here too. Hell, I actually got 3 father figures, because my granddad is like, I call him daddy too. Shit, think about this. I'm who I am right now, but growing up, my real daddy played chess with me, talked to me, wrote poetry, drew shapes, and like he used to always be he was fascinated with spirals and shit like that. My stepdaddy understood like Buddhism and shit, but he was real chill. He ain't never like, he wasn't into drawing and books and shit, all that type of shit like my dad, but he was just chill, you know, play the game, you know what I'm saying, never getting right. Like I've only probably seen this motherfucker mad, I know, a good 5 times in my whole fucking life. I'm 28. He came around when I was like 13 or some shit. And my granddaddy always was big on getting the job done. Do it, get up, do it now. We gotta move now. Get that shit done and do it right. Follow the man made us read every instruction manual to every fucking, I don't give a damn what it was. If he bought something for me and my cousins, my little cousins, or if he had something that he wanted us to help him with, if that bitch came with an instruction manual, it's getting fucking read. You gonna read your dad, you're gonna peek at the other language part too. But the point was, when I got all these 3 figures, and my daddy, with my real daddy, did yoga, and he's Muslim. So if you've been watching me on here for at least like, let's just say since 2020. If you know me now, and then you think about those 3 men and father figures in my life, hey, it's not sad to say that motherfuckers played a part in getting here, where I'm at in here, and this too shit. So for any person that's on the internet like, oh man, Farod, I like you, man, you cool, you this, Farod, you that, or motherfucker that see me in public and they like, Farod, you this and that, whatever. Whether they know it or not, they are also, if they're grateful for me or enjoying me in my presence, they're also grateful in connection to the 3 people that helped me get where I'm at. Because just as vice versa, if those 3 people were 3 negative examples in my life and that led me down a dark path, you know, whether it was, because think about it, I'm not, by negative I mean, let's just say they wasn't there. It doesn't mean that it's their fault, but what they say, I'm just saying, just say they weren't there. We looking objectively at it. If they weren't there, I could be anywhere. If it wasn't for those 3 people, if I was standing over somebody, robbing somebody, if that person was like, I really don't like this motherfucker right now because he robbing me, by being upset with me, they would be in connection upset with the people, all the people in my life up to that point that played any role, big or small, in any way that helped me get there. That's why whether people around or nobody's around, you never know who around or who's looking. And I always carry myself the same way, even when I'm alone. Because I know everything you do, say, feel, think, and all of that shit plays a part in the rest of this shit. And even no matter how big of a part, I want to play a specific type of part, and I want to leave a specific type of imprint by the time when I'm dead, because you can't take nothing with you. All you got is how the type of motherfucker that you is, and I pride myself on that. So what I'm saying is, that's how it is. That's how important these figures are. Think about all the young men that you might have dealt with in the grocery store or some shit that didn't go off on you. You probably focus on the people that had some nasty shit to say, but think about the ones that don't go off on you. The ones that didn't get mad at you for no reason or be a rude motherfucker or make you want to punch his ass or start some shit with you. Just think about the cool guys that you, just strangers that you done bumped into. Like, hey, what's up, man? Hey, how you doing? Them motherfuckers, think about them. For every motherfucker that didn't try to ruin your day, rob your ass, or be nasty as hell to you, he's not just like that on his own. there's people in his life that played a part in him being the motherfucker. And the difference between him being that motherfucker say, hey man, how you doing? Have a good day. Or the motherfucker that say, give me everything in your pocket. You feel what I'm saying? And guess what? Even if you and his daddy or his father figures are the same age, that means you could have been that person in his life. Well, you like, well, I don't know him. I mean, that's cool. I'm not saying you should have been. I'm just saying, like, you could have been that person. But you wasn't, because y'all live in 2 other states, or the fuck, this is, I don't fucking know, because different family trees or whatever the fuck, you're not. But because you weren't, and somebody else was, you got the chance to have a good human interaction with that fella and not get robbed by that fella, or fuck, you know, have to deal with the pain of his ignorance due to something he may or may not have had in life. So yeah, bro, I just feel like we gotta be appreciative of those people that's actually doing that, because they doing work that's needed. Because if you think about it, if you got rid of all the stepdaddies that exist right now, get rid of all of them, get rid of all the father figures, and just lead them in that don't want to do it, right? Oh my fucking God, what's gonna happen to them kids? Like, them fucking kids is probably gonna grow up lost and turn into all type of shit. And then all of us that don't want to do it, we gonna be like 50, and them kids gonna be in their 20s, damn near 30s. They gonna be 28, and they gonna be running around this bitch lost. But now they ain't lost kids no more. Now they lost grown ass dangerous men. They gonna be police officers, governors, lawyers, politicians, fucking bankers, they gonna be in crypto. They gonna be in all type of shit. I'm in crypto. I think crypto is great, but they're gonna be in crypto. Ruggers, fuck. They're gonna go off in the world and create, and everything they create is just gonna hurt motherfuckers because they're ignorant. Because for one, you gotta live and learn, but they didn't have nobody that could alleviate that. So it's okay, we need you to learn this a little quicker so you don't fuck people up. Nah, they gonna learn a little slower. So now they older, learning a little less, and now that ignorance is manifesting as some wild shit, and it's hurting other people, and it's hurting us because now we live in the world. So now somebody gotta break their comfort zone and be like, oh, fuck. Okay, we can't stop them because they grown. Somebody gotta lock them, shoot them. Some gonna have to talk to them, whatever. But we need to focus on these kids. And at the end of the day, it all came back to somebody still had to do it. So yeah, I was just saying, I feel like we should all appreciate father figures. And if you don't want to, that's fine, I'll do it. If you a stepdad out there, if you a guy, a fucking coach, if you put your life, if you hold other children as a part of yourself, because they don't have somebody that's doing that for them in any fucking way, possibly, mentally, emotionally, physically, to the best of your ability. If that's something you're doing, I appreciate you. You're doing good fucking work. You know what I'm saying? In a world where everybody ain't willing to be Harriet Tubman, you out here risking your fucking life to free the goddamn slaves. Somebody got to do it, and that's cool in the motherfucker. I like that. You know what I'm saying? And to the men that don't want to do it, you good, bro. You're doing the best thing that you need to be doing for yourself. The best thing that I want you to do is what you want to do for yourself. Do what you want to do. You should only be doing that shit anyway if you want to. Not because it's right or wrong, because you're supposed to. No, fuck no. Just like the men that's doing it, you should only be doing it if you want to. And I want to applaud everybody that's doing that. Yeah, so that's it. Man, what's up, y'all?
Go, keep whipping the range truck. I never thought you'd change your mood. Look what that fame do. Yeah, better Rolls Royce. A nigga get sick of these toys. Call her John Wilkes Booth, cause she'll go brain while I'm in Snoop. They call me Rod George Bush, cause I be fly as fucking buildings. Bitch, my life Deion Sanders, making chicken Colonel Sanders. Beat a nigga like